Assalamu alaikum, hello and welcome to the SoutShines Tarot. Today we are going to reveal some important messages about your current and upcoming life situation in field of your career and relationships. Remember, it's a timeless reading, which means these messages are not restricted to any particular time period. So whenever you watch this video, these messages are meant to be yours. So you'll have to pick one card out of these major tarot cards in front of you. But you can pick another card for your friend and another for your family member or loved ones, especially if they are living far away from you, to know about what's going on in their lives, which means you can always watch the whole video to learn and gain some knowledge about these major arcana cards. Now you can pick your favorite card according to the imagery you're most drawn to, or according to the key you like most, or according to the numbers of these cards. Timestamps are given in the description, and if you like my readings, then please subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell on the option all and hit the like button. I give you some time to select your card, or you can pause the video to decide, and I start with the card number 1. Hello card number 1, those who selected this beautiful card, it is going to be your reading. Alright, so the lover is a 6th trump or major arcana cards of tarot deck, and number 6 is one of the most beautiful number when it comes to numerology, as it's a number of planet Venus, which is a planet of having helpful friends or some kind of a godfather who can help you in time of your need. So it's a number of beautification, art, music, fun, luxuries, responsibilities, domestic happiness, harmony, stability, travel, and overall good fortune. So in Feng Shui, number 6 considered as a very lucky number, as it may bring prosperity and wealth as well. Now it's quite possible that you or your concerning person may belong to number 6. Somehow, maybe it's your birth number, or maybe your birth month is number 6, or your life path is number 6, or your new name numerology adds up on number 6. So you may be born on the 6th day of week, which is Saturday, and this lover's card represents the Western zodiac Gemini, so it's also quite possible that you or your concerning person may belong to Gemini as their sun, moon, or rising sign, and if not, then this could be your overall energy. Alright, although I'm using a contemporary tarot deck where this card is taken on a strictly romantic meaning in some modern decks, but traditionally the lover's tarot card reflected the challenges of choosing a partner. The images on this card are different and varies as their meaning from one deck to another, because we had so many ways of looking at romance, sensuality, and relationship across cultures and centuries. So the lover card represents love, romance, soulmates, attraction, harmony, alignment, and union. So this card also talks about your good choices you have to make on moral grounds and within your values. And when such kind of relationships takes place in your life, it requires you to think before you act for the highest or the greatest good of all of you. Let me show you the classic The Lover's card first for you to understand that typical meaning of this card, where modern decks tend to portray the feeling of romantic love, but this classic tarot card is showing Adam and Eve at the gates of Eden, where everything was still perfect. This interpretation portrays a humanity before fall and can be thought to imply a different sort of choices: the choice of evolution over perfection, or the choice of personal growth through relationship, instead of a fantasy where everything falls into place perfectly and is taken care of without effort. Classically, the energy of this card reminds us of the real challenges posed by a romantic relationship. So the path of pleasure eventually leads to distraction from spiritual growth, And in the lover's card, the man and the woman in the image are being protected and blessed by an angel above, where this couple seems secure and happy in their home, which appears to be the garden of heaven. The fruit tree with the snake behind this woman is a reference to the story, which tells of humanity fall into temptation and into realm of flesh and sensuality. The angel depicted here is an angel of air, and air is an element of Gemini, and air element is associated with mental activity and communication in particular, which is a foundation for healthy relationship. So this angel's blessings seem to be over this card as to create balance and harmony. So, the primary meaning within the Lover's card is harmony, attractiveness, and perfection in a relationship. The trust and unity that lover cards bring for each other is giving this couple a strength, a confidence, and empowering them with each other. They're bound to create a strong relationship and indicates that they are joined to marriage, and other close or intimate relationships. I mean, just look at this beautiful card. It's not an ordinary couple. This masculine one is in a beautiful bird form who had to be the big enough and dressed up like a human to be with this girl. And this human girl is dressed up in a bird's attire. She's having feathers and wings to be with this person. And they are doing so in love, holding each other, thinking about love. And the transformation which they are having with each other is depicting by these 5 butterflies. And 5 is a number of change and balance. So no wonder they are ready to be like each other. They adopt each other's traits. Not apparently, but actually out of love, out of soul connection, which makes their physical connection possible. So this way they can grow together, which is showing by this greenery, these trees all around them. So they can breathe, live at peace, grow together in harmony, in love, in peace. That's why I love to interpret these contemporary tarot decks, as it gives these cards so much of in-depth meaning, something beyond imagination, out of the box. So according to this meaning behind this lover card is indicating a choice between things that are opposing and mutually exclusive. This could be a dilemma that you need to think about carefully and make the best decision for your situation. You're going to be there for your own choice, according to your own will. So a more personal lover's meaning that can apply to individuals is that the development of your own personal belief system, regardless of what are the social norms, you are going to make your choices. We see this as a development from a Hierophant who made decrees and passed on his knowledge through a standardized system. And I have already explained the Hierophant card in one of my previous videos, so you can watch out for that. But for now, this is one of the times when you figure out what you are going to stand for and what your philosophy in life will truly be. You must start making up your mind about what you find important and unimportant in your life. You should be as true to yourself as you can be, so you will be genuine and authentic to the people who are around you, who are in your life, because there might be some people who aren't happy with your relationship with a specific person. Some might be jealous, some may mislead you to not let you spend your happy, lovely, and blissful life with this person, just like a devil did with Adam and Eve. And they were transferred from heaven to the earth, and they had to struggle a lot for every single thing to live on this earth, whereas they were living effortlessly in heaven, but on earth they had to work hard to earn everything they needed to survive out of those luxurious life in heaven. Generally, I prefer to talk about career and finances first, but as this is a lover's card, so let's talk about your relationship first. So, when it comes to love and relationships, the lover's card can be a welcoming sight for any seeker. So the lover's card identifies your wonderful cohesiveness and balance of forces, indicating complementary energies, passion and physical attraction, intimacy, communication with like-minded people, and true love. This card represents a pair that works well together. On the other hand, because this is a representation of a union, so it symbolizes choice and the choices of commitment. It also raises a question of how committed you are to have this love in your life. This doesn't have to refer exclusively to another person, but can also indicate a choice between love or work, love or family, love or relationship, or even sometimes love and your entire lifestyle. So the idea here is that there may be a sacrifice that you must make in order to have this love. In some ways, all commitments are up to sacrifice, But one mate for the right person can help you to grow as an individual. So the choices and sacrifices that need to be made can apply to both of yours potential or existing partner. Which means you'll have to decide that are you going to accept this love of your life by compromising other things or other relationships, family or friendships or any work for this beautiful union where you understand each other. You can be there for each other through thick and thin. And if you make your decision in the favor of this love, then this commitment brings growth and a lifetime companionship, like Adam and Eve, who were bound to be with each other in happy times, in times of sufferings, in times of punishment, in times of rewards till date. So, if you want to have such kind of commitment card number one, you know what you have to do. Sometimes a fear of commitment may also be indicated with this card. This may be a time when you have many suitors or your dating life may be very active. While this may be fun at first, you may be feeling that there are too many choices or too many possibilities that you have to give up in order to develop a partnership. This will likely require some introspection on your part. Make sure you are honest with yourself about your fears as well as your desires. But you just need to avoid double standards. And you cannot cheat and cannot be dishonest with yourself and with others. So, awareness and enlightenment are needed for a decision to discriminate between two things. Because C card number one, building new relationships are based on trust, understanding, and your true intentions to have abundance of love. And now let's talk about your work, career, and finances. Although it's a relationship card, but sometimes the lowers can indicate a business partnership or a relationship with a colleague that is harmonious and beneficial for both of you. At times, this card does indicate a romantic relationship started at your workplace. If this does happen, make sure you understand the kinds of risks that you open yourself up to and make a decision both with your head as well as your heart, because that romance may lead to trouble sometimes. The lower tarot card can also suggest that there are big decisions that you need to make when it comes to your future career. You may be at a crossroad or shifting from one path to another, or you may need to make choice between your work and other aspects of your life. So it's quite possible that you may be shifting from one job to another, from one place to another for your work or your career or your business. You may be having two choices. One could be very tempting but not be in your favor. One could be simple, usual, but for your betterment, which you may not feel apparently. So you may have to make a choice between two things, maybe between two jobs or work offers, two projects or business opportunities, business proposals. But whatever it is, you need to decide with your heart and mind. And avoid impulsive financial decisions, especially if you have some cold, detached partners, or you have too many suitors, or you are facing imbalance in professional life, professional partnership, relationship, you're having conflicts between colleagues, you need to create harmony and union with them. So you may need to have a long discussions in order to agree at one decision that everyone can accept, right? Or there may be one person that is doing all the work or has to carry their teammate who has lost their motivation. And your colleagues may be dragged down because of one person's inability to put in their fair share of work. It happens. And when it comes to your finances, the lower card can suggest that big financial decisions need to be made. You may have to choose between having one big expense versus another. The important thing to remember is that it seems like you can't have both. One path closes to door to another path. So your choices may have larger impacts in the future. You just need to avoid impulsive financial choices to have long-term financial security. You just need to be sure of what do you want from your life to avoid any conflicts and disharmony or imbalance in your relationships or in your work or in any field of your life. So you should take your responsibilities for your actions and your decisions. And you should not blame others for the consequences you have faced or maybe facing right now. You just need to own your mistakes to learn from them for a good lesson. In short, the Lover's card advises that you study your option and make the wisest decisions. Carefully consider your long-term interest. There is no judgment on what you choose out of your responsibilities, out of your possibilities before you. Just watch out for choices that will produce dissatisfaction and discontent. Be willing to make some compromises, then stick with the commitment you finally make. As this card talks about duality, so trust your intuition along with your rational intellects. And once you make your choice, you make your decision, carry it out with conviction. Because overall, this card is bringing choice in love, romance, partnership, relationship, business, career, finances, for you to have balanced, loving, and supportive conditions. Because this card is bringing values, union, and love in all forms for you. And with that said, I wish you all the very best, card number 1. If this reading resonates with your situation, do let me know in the comment section. Like and share this video, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to press the notification bell on the option all to get notified about all of your upcoming interesting revealings on time. Hope to see you in my next reading. Till then, take care, bye, and Allah Hafiz. Hello, card number 2. If you picked up this beautiful card, this is going to be your reading. Now, Sun is a 19th card of Tarot deck. 1 plus 9 is equal to 1 and 1 plus 0 is equal to 1 again. And 1 is a number of planet Sun also, which means world is round. Which comes back? Not exactly, but jokes apart. Number 1 is a number of beginning, leadership, new start, first step, or to be at top position. As 1 plus 9 makes 10, which is an end of a cycle you have experienced. There is a completion of something in your life, and when there is a fulfillment, then there comes another start with 1 plus 0 is equal to 1 again. So your birth number, life path number, name number may add up on number 1. Or you may be born on the first month of any calendar, or you are born on first day of the week, which is Monday. But it's not necessarily be the same for every one of you, as it could be your overall energy these days. So let's find out that what blessing this card is bringing for you. Alright, so card number 2, you are going to have an expansion and fulfillment because you're going to feel optimistic. As a great universal symbol and an amazing blessing, this sun is a source of warmth, light, and life. So you can imagine that how amazing card is this, as it is one of the most positive card in Tarot deck because the Sun card represents success, abundance, and radiance. It gives strength and vitality to all those that are lucky enough to feel its rays. There is much joy and happiness that is coming for you. So you are going to feel very energetic, joyful, playful, and happy. Although I'm using a contemporary tarot deck where this Sun card is entirely different than the old classic Sun card, in which you can see a naked child riding a horse, symbolizing the innocence and purity, which means that he has absolutely nothing to hide. So you don't need to hide your real charm, or you don't need to be hesitant, because this horse is a symbol of nobility and strength. So you'll be respected and accepted for what you are actually. And not only this, but you can also be an inspiration to others because of your own personal fulfillment. See what happens, card number 2, when we see someone laughing or smiling or enjoying himself, we also smile. Positivity is that much contagious, so it is highly recommended to smile and laugh to avoid negativity. That's why we should always surround ourselves with positive people to feel positive, who can inspire us, motivate us. And with this card, you can be the source of others' inspirations as well. And people can drawn to you because of your warmth and beautiful energy you bring into their lives. And therefore, you are also be capable of sharing not only your qualities, but also your achievements with people you love and care most. You are going to feel a significant sense of confidence, and whatever you have gone through in past recently or going through currently, this card is giving you good news that your life is particularly going to be good. And if you have set some goals, then this sun is shining your way to reach there. Let's talk about your career first, which seems to be bright as the sun, because sun brings success, optimism and joy wherever it shines. So due to your positive and happy attitude, you may be experiencing a period of great enthusiasm, motivation when it comes to your work, job, business or profession. Your career may feel both spiritually and materially fulfilling, and your radiance may create a wonderful environment for your colleagues and those surrounds yourself with. If you're going through the process of searching for a new job or promotion or business opportunity or investments, then your constant positivity is bringing you a great deal of success in your career goals, because of which your financial situation may be comfortable and rewarding. So you may also earn material assets, and if there have been any hidden factors related to your finances, they can be revealed as well, because sun shines its light on things, making them visible and brings them out in open. So abundance is there for you, and some of you may be getting fame, name and growth for sure. Now let's talk about your relationship, where the sun card represents your romantic life in general. There could be happiness, celebration and fulfillment. A honeymoon period basically, because your relationship can be blossoming. And if you are coupled with somebody, then this time is bringing the two of you closer together. You can enjoy your life's blessings. You are gonna get harmony, and you can use this time to create even a closer connection with your loved one. And for those of you who are facing some toxic or unhealthy relationship, you may get rid of your negative situation and get back to your single status once again. Now is the time to step out and let yourself shine. And you never know, you may meet somebody better or best, because your positivity and radiance can be magnetic and draw you the kind of romance that you have dreamed of. And those who are singles out there are going to encounter with your soulmates. And for some of you, there are chances for marriages as well. And in case of any conflict, if you're having, then there are chances of reconciliation. This card also talks about fertility and pregnancy. So women out there may conceive if they want to, and there could be the fertility of giving birth to new ideas. So it's going to be a productively creative time. And some of you are going to abroad for a trip, and some might be going on holidays. And health-wise, this card is giving you a good news about your healthy immune system. So if you have been suffering from some health issues lately, you are gonna get recovered soon, because this sun card talks about trust and security. So to make best use of your great time ahead, you need to control your arrogance also, to avoid misunderstanding, lies, bad lucks, delays, lack of harmony, loneliness, breakups, failures and difficulties, because with your pride of intellects, productivity and success often comes an arrogance, and with arrogance often comes an ego, which is not an ideal behavior to keep. So if to handle your arrogance is not an easy task for you, then you must work hard for that, to come out of your comfort zone where you have kept yourself locked in for years. But there is always a first time. So if arrogance and pride are your setbacks for years, now this is the time to practice some gratitude with all the upcoming blessings for yourself and to welcome more people into your life. So actually you need to avoid any setbacks and negative energies to blocking your ways to progress. You need to be consistent, realistic and to not exceed the sufficient level of confidence, as overconfidence always ruins betterment, success and stability and prevents you from experiencing wonderful things in your life, career and relationships. Because there are possibilities of growth of selfishness along with other fields of growth. So there is a need of fulfillment, which you're going to have, If you have been feeling drained, exhausted, pessimistic, or depressed lately, you need to get some rest and change your work environment if needed. And you need to be practically ambitious in your expectations. And you should be taking care of your financial decisions, especially logically, to make them long lived and seriously well rewarded. In short, you are not only going to experience a glory through your talents and luck, but you are going to have your freedom and your love, and you're going to have your expansion, generosity, strong willpower, understanding, optimism, vitality, childlike happiness, and success. So remember, simple living with high thinking is the right way to get fulfillment, and you just need to work hard with courage till you reach your goals. Don't forget that your enlightenment is waiting for your accomplishments. So enjoy this time and make the most of it, because you have enough strength to achieve your goals, to get succeeded and enjoy your growth of any kind, whatever it is there for your spiritual, professional life. So this card advises you to be more active, to change everything for betterment. And this card advises you to start all of your important things now. It is a good time to start new projects and expand your horizon, because those things are bringing fun, success, and satisfaction for you. And with that said, I take your leave here. If this reading resonates with your situation, do let me know in the comment section and like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel and don't forget to press the notification bell on the option all to get notified about all of your upcoming interesting revealings on time. Hope to see you in my next reading. Till then, take care, bye, and Allah Hafiz. Hello, card number 3. Those who selected this beautiful card, it is going to be your reading. Alright, so the Temperance is the 14th trump or Major Arcana card of Tarot, and 1 plus 4 makes 5, and 5 is a number of planet Mercury, which represents communication, cleverness, intellects, balance, memory, change, and transportation. So it's quite possible that you or your concerning person may have number 5 as their birth date, or your birth month can be a 5th month of any calendar, or your life path number is number 5, or your name numerology adds up a number 5. So you are number 5 at any cost, or you may born on the 5th day of the week, which is Friday, and as Mercury rules 2 zodiacs, Gemini and Virgo, so you or your concerning person may belong to these zodiacs as their sun, moon, or rising signs. But Temperance as a tarot card itself represents Sagittarius, so it's also possible that you or your concerning person may belong to Sagittarius sign as their sun, moon, or rising. So the meaning of the Temperance is moderation. So this card depicts balance and patience. The Temperance card implies that you have a clear vision and know what you want to achieve. This is an indication of higher learning, which is a critical attribute in your life journey. It reflects that you are going to feed your peace with what you are going to do, and everything is unfolding for you. The Temperance card in relation to other people shows that you are able to adopt and work in harmony with your community, with your co-workers, and your loved ones. Your calmness in all matters gives you the comfort, and that is the way that how those people are in ease with you. So Temperance may also indicates a time of evaluation and re-examination, the priorities you have chosen. This thing helps you to create a balance between your outer and inner self. So at the end, you find a greater purpose and meaning in your actions. And if there is an anxiety or great stress, you are able to remain calm throughout. You're a person who has mastered the art of not letting things set to you, and this allows you to achieve much progress in all areas you seek out to explore. Now, the Temperance card not only suggests moderation and balance, but a lot of patience also. So if you have picked up this card knowingly or unknowingly, it's telling you that don't be extremist in any situation or in any matter of your life, because extremism always leads you to something unsettling, unresolved matters, right? So when things get out of your hand, so you are advised to not get extremist. Okay, so as I'm using this beautiful contemporary card, which has a different meaning and different imagery than the classic Temperance card, where this card is a reference to the soul. On the classic Temperance card, there is an angel with wings whose gender is not immediately obvious, which suggests that there is a balance between the sexes. One foot of the angel is in water and another is outer. So this thing represents subconscious, with other foot, which is on the dry land, a representation of the material world. And on this person's robe, there is a square which has a triangle inscribed inside. So this person has two cups in a manner where this person can mix the waters with each other, which represents the supper and subconscious mind. The water flows between these two cups, which is symbolizing the union and infinity. So actually, this person is mixing up a blend of subtle energies for the evolution of the personality. This person is trying to purify the earth by volunteering its ego for a cleansing and healing experience, which may turn this personality inside out, but this thing brings out the best out of this person. As water is a sign of healing, so by practicing this cleansing and healing, this person may creating the balance. So if you were about to give up yourself, now you are not going to lose your balance if you are starting practicing this cleansing and healing. So everything about this card represents balance, the perfect harmony that comes from the union and dualities. So this card advises you to test any new thing before jumping into the deep end. So you're preparing yourself to use spiritual practices, studies, or lifestyle changes that can assist you in your quest. A tremendous amount of benefit is available for you if you can organize yourself and be disciplined at this time. As you can see in this beautiful image where she is standing calm, one bird is flying out of her hand, but another one is sitting on her other hand, and a red umbrella over her head is depicting her extremism of thoughts, but she needs to balance herself. And when it comes to your career, then your patience and moderation may be helpful tool for you to achieve your career goals. You are likely to find what you desire when it comes to your work, but it may come slowly and quietly as you put in the work every day. Your dedication and ability to navigate emotionally charged situations and work with calm can help you to be noticed by your superiors. When it comes to making changes in your career path, the Temperance card can be a reminder to remain patient, steady, and devoted because all good things take time. Temperance card can also indicate doing a good job in balancing your career with different aspects of your life. This card also advises you to make sure that your approach to your finances is one of the moderation and balance. This can mean that you have been diligent with savings while also being able to treat yourself with something you can afford every once in a while. Over time, you may be building your resources with steady, diligent savings. You're going to manage your finances quite nicely. And if there is something at work maybe suffering from a lack of balance right now, do you tend to involve yourself so much into your work that other aspects of your life suffer? Or if you think that your recent or former work or colleague or partner can bring more success to you, when this can be damaging to you in the long term? If this applies to you, then rectify this balance. Ensure that when completing projects, you are not rushing through them or making reckless choices, because if you do so, the quality of your work may be suffering. So you just need to perform calmly. And if you are someone who always needs to buy yourself the next nice luxury, or alternatively, are you so frugal that you never reward yourself for your hard work or for efforts with any small treats? Then in both the cases, you need to make some adjustment, as these both attitudes are harmful in the long term. So you need to consider your financial goals and make sure you also put your own present and future well-being in the picture to find a comfortable middle ground. Now let's talk about your relationships. So in romance, this card suggests patience, moderation, understanding, and going the middle path. This card indicates that we must avoid going to extremes and to be cautious and thoughtful for our actions. Consider your actions when it comes to love and in what aspect your attitude, beliefs, or thoughts can be excessive. Are you too possessive with your potential partners, or instead you are too reserved? Are you too giving, or are you not giving enough at all? How can you bring these traits into balance? In addition, your relationship or potential relationship may require some patience right now and requires an attempt to work together to find compromise and harmony. If somebody does something displeasing to you, do you tend to immediately reject them, or you are too demanding on your potential partner? Then nobody can satisfy you with this attitude card number 3, because human can never be perfect. Make sure your desires are reasonable. So just be careful and considerate with love and being patient with your lover. And if you are overemphasizing the chaos comes up with change or growth rather than focusing on the regeneration and liberation, that could be yours. Then you need to change your focus by doing something which gives you happiness, or eat well, get some rest, have a break, calm down your nerves to refresh your mind, to have another positive outlook over your life. Because this temperance card advises you to identify and seek the missing ingredient in your life. Develop your known skills and abilities and do what needs to be done to complete your mission. So if something is out of balance and maybe causing stress and anxiety, or you are lacking of long-term plans or visions, or lack of performance or purpose, then you are just in need to find out your reasons and answers for sure. That what should you be doing, and you must think carefully about what needs to be changed. Temperance reminds us that all things are only good in moderation, and that we must examine that in which aspect of our lives we are breaking the balance. So this card says that you can achieve success from patience and moderation. So you may have a slow and steady, but progress and growth is there. That's all I had for you, card number 3. If this reading resonates with your situation, then do let me know in the comment section. Like and share this video, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to press the notification bell on the option all to watch all of your upcoming revealings on time. Hope to see you in my next reading. Till then, take care, bye, and Allah Hafiz.